Hello mates, I thought I'd send you another knife review. This is the Todd Knife Tools designed WE Knives Roxi 3. So knives are described by the designer and then the company or production house or manufacturer that actually makes the knife. So yeah, TKT, Todd Knife Tools, I love their designs. So actually, I don't think that's going to rotate. So basically, if you look at this for a while, you can see the continuation of the lines, like here. You'll see that line goes right the way through, and that line goes right the way through. So despite it being different parts of the knife, from a certain perspective, it all connects up, right? I just think that looks really sweet. Then you've got other nice design touches, such as these holes here, which are kind of small and interesting. It's got one of my favourite aspects of a knife, which is a giant fuller, the blood groove here, and it's got monster jimping. You don't outside of the tactical world, you don't see jimping like that very often. And it's like a brushed titanium with kind of like golden hardware, which just looks, I think, looks awesome. Because you've got kind of like a bit blingy and also kind of dirty, not dirty, but kind of like workmanlike and businesslike and serious, like military hardware sort of stuff. So let's see what the action's like off the fuller. The action is typical WE. It's spectacular. It's so smooth, and it's a bit of a funny looking one. It's one of those knives that some people be kind of like, that's ugly as sin. But people as me just see it as like a beautiful thing because it's different and just how useful it is. So for example, not that I use these knives, but for example, if you're holding this, see how my pinky sits on the kind of upslope or the downslope just perfectly. And that just kind of locks you in even more. And if I was doing, like, say, cuts on a table or something, you'll notice that the blade is actually lower than my fingers. So that's a common obstruction when you're cutting things on a table, is your fingers get in the way of your fingers stop the blade from like going as low as it needs to go. So that's not a problem with this knife. And then you've just got a correctly done finger choil. It's the full. They haven't done a half finger choil. It's a full-on finger choil, and it's really comfy too. You see how wide it is there? That's just for your finger. And it works brilliantly, so you can get it really close, and you can rest your index to your finger there to do draw cuts. The pocket clip is really interesting and works really well. This little thing here, this disc I'm pointing at, is called an over travel stop. That stops you from, when you're opening the knife, from pushing the lock bar. This is the lock bar moving, from pushing it too far, because you can bend it quite easily. Laterally, not kind of front on. And then of course it's a front flipper as well, and it front flips really well. It sounds super cool. Very clacky. Sorry. Very clacky, and then you've got a really nice kind of closing sound. It's like a kind of like a chick or a click. Yeah, really nice. And you can do it with your thumb, no problem. And then that one, no problem. It just fits my hand perfectly. It's I don't think it's skeletonized. It isn't, but it's really light somehow. And you've got a very high flat grind, which means you'll get a very good cutting angle. And it's just and I got it for I think the mistake was a price. The price was a mistake. So it was just a ludicrously good price. There you go. Cheers, man. Love you. Bye.